verge?
Yeah, get to using it.
It's expensive as heck. Okay.
Just start using it, bro.
Jeez. Oh, why am I doing that? Run. Leave. Well, I've almost learned sorbet or whatever the frick the other one is. Speaking of sorbet.
Oh wow, some of the story stuff is required for you to learn certain spells.
Yeah.
That's really dumb.
The crap do I go? Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? It's over here. Bridge. There it is. Back to Dahngrest. Gosh, the trees are so big. You can see crap. There we go. Back to Dahngrest.
Yuri! It's terrible! The Union and Palestrale are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia! The dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, he made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
Excuse me?
To set things right?
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordapalica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information. Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Bellius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
his own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
No! He can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestrale.
I'm not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
Just resurrect him, bro.
I don't think it works that way. How much money we got? Oh wow, we have a lot. Wow, okay. We can actually buy good stuff now. Holy crap. What a freaking dream. So we've got Runeblade. We already have that. Oh, here's a weapon for you. Crimson Phoenix. We don't have that, right? No, we don't. Okay, the rest of these we already... Okay.
Hook me up with my battle gauntlet,
Wait,
bro.
hold on. What we really need to do is fuse these.
Hook me up with Defender, bro.
Have those, have that. We don't have enough of whatever the crap that is. Yeah. Gladiator, yes. Oh, we don't have what we need. Whoa. Is someone moving the thing? Okay, let's see if there's something new for any of you guys. Doesn't really look like it. A lot of these we already have. We don't have... Half the damage last received. What's the damage done? This is combo received. I guess this. Pirate's Knife, you already have that. Do you want this? Because it's got Fatality 2. Actually, probably want this.
Okay.
No, wait. You have to learn the one you have first.
Alright, whatever.
It's equipped on you. You gotta learn that first.
Alright, whatever.
Okay, you got something new.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, 2-form Cestius.
Oh, you have even more health now.
Can I look at some of my spells?
Yes,
See
yes,
something.
you can. Give me 1 moment. Make sure I switch this out because I will forget. Patty, you have to learn that first. I don't have anything else for you on that. Oh, you're done with that. I guess this.
Yeah, finish. Yeah, finish that.
I didn't get anything new. You don't have anything new. Oh yeah, you have this. Yeah, that's important. Okay. Okay, let me... Oh, hold on, yeah. Sorry, spells. Go ahead.
Alright, so...
Sorry, you can't move it.
Okay, I need you to equip a blade roll to...
Blade
let's
roll?
say... Yeah, go ahead and put blade roll, no, in my first set of spells. Replace stone blast with blade roll.
Blade roll, blade roll.
Alright, that's it, thanks.
Okay. Now,
When you're doing items, kind of look at my skills.
yes, absolutely. Well, I want to look at your skills first because we switched your items, so now some of the stuff is swapped around.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because remember, you don't have as much. Okay. So you got 6, and you've lost Hellfire.
I don't know that I even used the art that would get that alt art.
Yeah, you lost Chain and Hellfire.
Yeah,
I don't know what those
were.
were.
Chain. I think chain is the thing that makes my healing hit 2 people. So I only have 1.
We'll put it on. And then you got 2. I mean, you could do Guard Plus or.
That's basically where we were last time, right? We were trying
Yeah,
to taunt before. I guess Guard Plus.
You could also do. Oh wait. Yeah, or Taunt.
Yeah, I'd rather have Guard Plus, I guess.
Yeah, because it makes your guard better.
Yeah, I don't use that often, but when I do, that'll be good. I don't really taunt that often.
Alright, you've got 3. So you can actually put on something like not trash. Do you want backstep? Do you ever use it?
Wait, take off the crap that I don't care about first.
What was it?
Recover. Step cancel F. Spirit. Go up.
Step away.
Step
Oh
away.
yeah, step away. What the crap?
Yeah, I wish you would just not put that stuff on.
I think you added it, Icarus, last
My
time.
bad.
Yeah, sticky fingers.
Stuff.
Alright, now you got a lot. So... But that doesn't change anything. You don't have...
Yeah, what... Did you even change my weapon?
I did, yes. No, not the weapon. I changed your secondary.
Secondary.
Oh my god.
No, wait, no, I didn't. Shoot, I didn't change anything on you.
You
We
didn't
were
change
going to.
anything. Just leave
Yeah,
it
we-
this
Oh,
way.
yeah,
Just leave
I'm
it.
proud of you, Judy. Changed it, Yuri.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
spirit. Just leave it. Just leave it. No, bro! How I'm just gonna have to take them back off when I switch
Yeah,
the
but
weapon.
these 2 are passive. Can't we at least turn those on? Because they just happen.
Yeah,
anyway.
spirits is fine. Get rid of recover. I don't care.
Alright.
It's not passive. You have to hit the guard button, technically.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's a passive upgrade, but it is an action-based.
I'm done, and you got 4.
Yeah, we're good. All I want you to do, I don't care about this, switch my title to Crucible.
Nope. Nope. We
I don't have
You
it.
don't have it.
You don't have
Never
it.
mind then. I assumed we had everything, never mind.
No, we do
I
not.
think I saw the place to get that from, though. I think it was something we skipped on accident. Maybe not. Maybe I think something else.
We're okay. I don't think we need to rest at the end. I'll rest at the end. It's very cost anything. Screw it. We'll rest. Come on. Oh, we cannot. Okay. Well, screw that, I guess. Let me see if I can cook another sorbet.
Wow, this is so bad.
The amount of crap you have to do.
Yeah, Valamier just posted in our chat that some of the skills you learn, you have to have a particular title equipped and then use another art so many times
Like,
So to learn the spell Eruption, I have to have Crucible and then use Fireball 50 times to learn it. There's no fucking way you would ever know this. And I'm sorry to drop the F-bomb, but
Yeah, I didn't-
sorry.
No, that's pretty bad.
Really stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why you
Yeah.
have to have a specific title on.
You have to have a specific title, and you have to know which spell to use, by the way.
Yeah, well, in other
You
Tales
never-
games, you just use your spells a certain number of times, like 50 or 100
But how do you
times.
ever know that?
yeah, how's there? There's no like.
Yeah, I don't know how
discovery
you
for
know to get
It's literally
put
just
the title on.
spam stuff until you.
Like,
get
I thought it was super weird that this game didn't have a lot of different spells for me to use, and most of them, the words seemed really basic, and I'm like, I'm level 30 now, I should be learning more than this. So I'm just looking through stuff, and I'm like, oh, there's all of this stuff that you can do, but you have to have, like, conditions before you can even know that you have to use them.
But
Yeah.
Valamier, this is only like an 80-hour minimum game. You're gonna play it like 10 times, so you have all that time to try all these stupid combinations and figure this out for yourself.
I like the game, but I don't like all the
there,
stuff.
kid.
It's too
You're a
much.
boss now, right?
I mean, the game is fine in terms of, the JRPG stuff, like listening to the story and all that. I'm completely on board with that bit. It's just like, seriously, you have to open a title that you don't know about to use a skill that you don't know in order to unlock a new spell, which is actually not even as good as the current spell that you are using.
Good story, bad systems, okay mechanics.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Dawn!
Take good care of them, and they'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are.
Holy crap!
Raven,
Man, it's been fun.
You gotta knock that
Raven.
crap out.
You better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
White Horse.
Little lady, try going underground through the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with Eifried's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived. We're so grateful
Eifried
for
loved
everything your
the
darling
women of the night.
grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union, and it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Dawn.
Idiot. These guilds. They're all filled with nutcases.
So, who's gonna be my second?
It would be my honor.
I gotta be involved with everyone who dies.
You're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up.
Yuri gets to go to a
You're
special
gonna
hell.
stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and.
He does strike me as the type to interrupt movies.
Oh no.
I think a game would go this far.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altask.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right. That's what the Dawn was talking about.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs. Responsibility, choices.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild, with brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol. Carol.
Interesting. Party with everyone.
So does that count as another murder for Yuri, technically?
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted.
I don't know if he actually had to do anything or not, because it didn't show it. If he had to actually cut off his head.
He just said that his hands had to kill another. He didn't want to.
Oh. I guess he did cut his head off then.
I guess he had to do something. You know, he had to... let me just go look at the prison. Fond memories from being here.
Hey, who's that guy? Go talk to that cretin. This little creature. Okay. Okay.
Honestly, I have a little bit more respect for him now.
Yeah.
Shut your hole and leave me.
No, the apple gel. Make Carol get it. Bully Carol into getting it.
Make Carol eat it too.
Yeah. And then get it, and then give it to Carol, and don't tell him.
Wait, what did he say beyond this point is what?
Oh.
Oh, he said the same thing.
We can look at it in post.
I think he said beyond this door is Dawn Whitehorse, which I think is old dialogue.
No, I think he was saying we have to wait for the new Dawn before we can decide.
Oh, the new Dawn. Okay, I can read the text was too fast.
Carol should be the new Dawn.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna work at that at some point.
I do feel like it's going that way, but right away seems kind of stupid because he's.
Oh, it's gonna be a while.
Definitely
gonna be the Hokage.
Grandson's an idiot.
I'm gonna be the Hokage.
For some reason, my feed gave me a 40-minute video about Naruto and his many, many flaws.
Base.
I ended up listening to all of it because I was busy doing something.
It was only 40 minutes?
Well, no, it was Plague, so...
Oh, I love Plague.
That doesn't make sense at all. Like, Naruto having flaws should take way longer than 40 minutes for anyone.
Only it should, and he explains that it should.
Was that like an abbreviated version? Did he make an abridged complaint video?
Well, it wasn't like an abridged version thing. He abridged probably his own explanations. He probably said, we could discuss all of his flaws and it would take the better part of a day or something like that. But I guess he was obviously trying to condense it down for the appropriate video.
I'm sure his notes filled the barn outside or whatever.
Can't get it. Can't get it.
You can't stun the door into opening for you. It doesn't work that way.
That'd be great if I could.
Oh yeah, wait. Is there something to do here? You get extra stuff here?
Well, we don't have anyone, but...
1 second.
Okay, sure. We're right before we get Carol again. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to do. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go shopping for more gels. Not for equipment, guys. Calm down.
Get more life bottles.
Yeah, I don't think we've used too many, but I'll check.
We used a few.
We definitely used a lot of gels.
What's a Danae bottle?
There's a few Danae.
Oh, maybe get 1 or 2 of those.
Oh.
Just in case, yeah.
There's quite a few side quests to do here.
Now? At this point?
It says that you...
Just go start talking to people.
It says after you've done the manor and you go back to Dahngrest, you should be able to do these.
Maybe it assumes, after the story, because, you can't really, do anything right now.
Go to the... Wait. Have you gone to the tavern and talked to Carol yet?
No, we haven't done that.
I think that's where you are now. Okay, yeah. So once you've got everyone back in the party, you can... There he is.
Oh, okay.
Once you get back in the party, you can do a bunch of side quests.
Yuri, there wasn't anything I could do. The Dawn, all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say. So I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
Yeah, you should just die.
You gotta look for her?
Like the Dawn.
Whoa.
I can't. I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. I'm just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Ah, the pressures.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me!
Notice me, Senpai!
He's been a role model for me. And now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member
He's actually
of our guild,
shaking.
I'm going to Mount Timza to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't. This guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
Troubled one. It's not with us.
Alright, someone you put that title on and play as Carol and use I don't know, some dumb attack 50 times to
Good
get some
gosh.
other dumb attack no one wants if no one wants to play Carol.
Carol, do you think he'll be alright?
Poor
He'll be
Carol.
fine.
But
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you both.
What the crap are you doing here?
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Just stab him.
Attacking
don't.
Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yup, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
Lying second.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without support Dawn around, but... let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn. I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Dawn Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah.
It's like how Joker would be super sad if
To the
Batman died.
Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
Okay, so I guess I gotta get everyone with me first and then we can do side quests. There you are.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crane.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the ship.
I'll never forgive her for that.
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri.
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way.
You two are worried about her. I knew
Aww, they're bad at expressing themselves.
What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
So did it help you remember anything?
It doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well. But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Dawn.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
probably
old
right.
man.
The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
Yes, you will.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Désert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Not everyone. Wait, what? They just like make us leave? What the frick?
Yeah, you gotta leave Dahngrest and then come right back.
Okay. I was like, what? I was gonna say Carol's. There we go. I was like, come on, where is he?
Carol!
Oh, he pulled Usopp.
Wait! I'm coming with you. I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol.
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've got to go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks.
Good old Captain Carol.
But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss. Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss. I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right.
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile,
Gosh dang it.
isn't it?
Gosh dang it.
Hey, old man!
Old man.
Ah, how glorious is youth!
The power of youth! What are you guys, Sensei?
What are you up to?
Huh?
Speaking of Naruto.
Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
Gosh dang it.
But you owe a lot to the Dawn. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny, it doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh man, these kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively.
not base
It's
patty.
rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before?
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sands of Kagor. There's a Crydian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
You know, the old age of 35.
That's how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Right.
So are we going or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Simple math.
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
There they are. Okay, now right back to Dahngrest.
Yeah, go back to Dahngrest.
Our swords for freedom, our shield for friendship, our lives for the common good.
The Union Oath, huh?
Do you suppose Eifried lived according to those words? Or did the wind blow differently?
Well, the fact that Eifried's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, we'll just have to take up the oath for Dawn and Eifried then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth have picked up the torch you and Eifried once carried.
And I'm getting old, but I'll give what I have left. Patty. Where's the old man? There he is. There we go. That's everyone. I think that's everyone in their correct spots too. Okay, where is Dahngrest again? We're outside of where we are. Okay, so we're okay.
You're really close.
Yeah, I'm really close. Okay. I wanted to make sure I hadn't
Woo!
That's fine. It's a turtle. They're slow.
Big turtle.
Get it.
So you gotta go rest at the inn to unlock something, and then you gotta rest at the inn several more times to unlock something else.
And that's it? Okay.
You gotta go to the tavern to unlock some things. Like do 2 quests.
Alright. Let's go to the inn, I guess. To the inn.
I like the background music in Dahngrest. Reminds me of Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Wasn't that the room thing?
Don Whitehorse was
Is
a real
Don-
man, wasn't he?
Hold on.
I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your blade as his second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden.
Yeah, why didn't you do it?
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really alright?
No.
He's not all right.
He just loves
But
killing.
I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rago and Cumore?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
Okay, so we have to rest a bunch of times. Yep, there's number 1.
What are those little balls you're putting in your mouth?
Answer the question.
They're cashews.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Who's Carol? Remember, these aren't voiced.
I can't sleep.
Gosh dang it.
I prefer this to Sasha's. Carol should sound like Gollum.
Hey, Carol, can't sleep.
Yeah, I had a bad dream.
Oh, poor baby. Bad dream. Okay. I'm done with that voice.
No, remember you're playing
I was
Yuri.
dreaming that everyone was about to die, and I was trying to run to
You're a
save
man
them.
who has
But no matter how
resolve.
hard I ran, I never got any closer.
You stick to what you have to do, even if it's the hardest thing, no matter how heavy it is, right?
No.
That sounds like a pretty bad dream, yeah. I got so scared that I woke up.
Gosh dang it.
Well, if you can't sleep, at least you won't be keeping us up with all your noise. You don't know? Well, maybe that makes sense, Carol. You talk in your sleep. A lot. How would I know that? I'm asleep when it happens. Yeah, I guess you're right. This conversation.
It's
Carol,
anime talk, man.
if you're still shaken up about the Dawn's death. It's not just what happened to the Dawn. I don't know what I should do for Brave Vesperia. I don't even know what I can do. I still have to figure that out. I see. And that's why I've been having some trouble sleeping. You have worries that are keeping you up, Yuri? Nah, not me. I'm a man of action. Thinking about things too much just makes my head hurt. I prefer moving my body rather than those rusty gears in my head. It suits my personality better.
Well, that's not you, Boronbo. You think a lot. You're a very good
I got
thinker.
rusty gears.
I just like moving my body.
You guys ever have a rusty gear? Oh, never mind.
In your head?
Your personality, the old rusty gear. Your personality, huh? I wonder what suits my personality better. Maybe if you went to sleep and had a good dream, it would help you figure things out a bit. I can't keep running away to my dreams. You wouldn't be running away. You'd be dreaming so that you can come back to us. Yeah. I'm sure once I go back to the inn and lie down, I'll be able to sleep. Don't worry about me. You go on ahead. Gotcha.
But no, he didn't get to sleep.
Even if he reasons things out in his head, his heart is slow to follow suit. I guess that's just how he is.
Insomnia.
I didn't expect Yuri to know the line. I was trying to do the Arrested Development thing.
Yeah. Carol never got to sleep.
And then it shows he's an insomniac. I thought it was clever.
It was. But then the game ruined it. So I have to do this three times?
Let's play Nickelodeon Smash 'em in the face.
We'll play that soon. I'm gonna buy that, man.
The guy said you have to do it 4 times.
Dawn. I have to get stronger.
Well, it looks like this might be just one more time for the definitive version.
That was it? Okay,
Did you
sure.
get something?
Not that time. Not that time.
Did you get something? Did you get something? They should do a few times for real. So apparently, in the Xbox 360 original version, when you did this, you had a 1 in 3 chance of you want to get.
Oh my god, that's awful.
In the definitive version, they made it says a certain number of times, and then it activates it.
Good. Hey!
Wow, you startled me. Huh? Aren't you Harry, right?
Weren't you practicing in here last time too?
Oh, yeah. I always have trouble sleeping whenever I come back to this city.
Because of the Dawn?
Yeah, I want to be strong like he was. Every time I think of what he did, I feel like I have to work harder.
It's making me introspect. I don't like it.
You can borrow this. I read your line.
Whoa.
What's this?
What is that? It's a sword the Dawn. Whoa, the Dawn used.
It's heavy. It feels heavier than it looks.
Yes, all the responsibility of holding the guild together is contained in that one sword. Well, that and a lot of iron.
That's what he said.
I'll let you use it whenever you're practicing here. Should make better training than what you had in the past.
I can use this sword?
I'm just lending it to you, though. You have to get back in the morning. I still need to work on mastering it myself.
I see. Thank you.
I'm gonna be a better one than he.
The Dawn sword. Alright then.
Go ahead.
Yeah! Yeah!
Very good. Voice acted by Boronbo, everyone. Do I have to do it again, Epsilion?
What'd you get?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh god.
Keep going.
Good gosh.
One guide said several. One guide said 4 times.
Okay, well this is the 4th, so.
4 times in addition to the first one where you got the title. So 5 total.
Yeah, yeah.
Your stance is still too weak. I would know. I was the Dawn's grandson. I inherited stances. You'll never be as good a fighter as a Dawn was like that.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Imagine your opponent in front of you and swing the sword just so. You practice Kendo, Boronbo. Is he doing it right?
Right.
Is this right?
No.
Is this correct? Wasting so much money.
Technique.
Technique. Okay, one
Again.
more time. Holy crap.
Why are we doing these side quests again? For Carol of all people?
Yeah, you guys were told to for Carol.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
one more attack and then take a break. I don't know why you didn't read, so I just.
I literally like
Right.
mind
Dragon
blanked.
uppercut.
Ooh. He learned Shokin.
Joke.
Read it.
All right.
Read the line.
All right, Bravo, go run around for like 2 minutes, then come back. You'll be ready.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, freaking Mario. Looks like you've gotten pretty good at using a sword. I mean, not as good as I would have been, but
Maybe, but I still have a long way to go. Huh?
looks like you surpassed me.
What do you mean?
This is so anime.
You've learned the weapon art that's stored in that weapon.
Oh, I see, but what's this art?
John used this weapon. It's gotta be a good one, right?
Yeah, seems like it.
You surpassed me. You won't need to borrow this weapon anymore, I think. So give it back!
Yeah, right. Thank you, Harry.
Learn special skill. Okay. Okay, that got him what he needed. Yay!
You unlocked his special skill.
Yay! He's so
I know.
special.
Go to the tavern.
Alright, we'll end with the tavern stuff. And then we'll
Look at the
stop.
scene. I'm sad that we don't get to do a box quest tonight.
Yay! Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
There's two quests here at the tavern.
Okay. I have to go find the tavern because I forgot where it was.
We didn't get the final boss today.
Nope. I know, we were so close.
It's because we spent so much time fighting the yellow coats. It was a big time sink.
Here's the tavern, that's right.
Except for the cutscenes, those are also big time sinks.
Cut us in.
Yeah, I don't know who you talk to. It doesn't say.
Okay, I'll
Maybe
just talk to
someone
everyone. Oh, la 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 la.
Enter Tavern Sagittarius for a scene. When you leave, you'll get Imperial Crest. So
I guess I have to leave.
the other thing I'm worried about is that if this is the third of an 8-part quest, maybe you didn't get the earlier parts.
Well, we'll give it a shot, shall we? Nope, that leads us down here. I do want to
Go to the Western Tavern for a scene. It says.
Western?
Yeah, you went east, didn't you?
Yeah. This is the only tavern here, though.
What's the tavern called you walked into? It's not Sagittarius. That's not it. It's Crimson Stars. It's not called Sagittarius.
I didn't know the name.
Tavern. Yeah.
Where is the Sagittarius?
It's gonna be to the west. So.
West. Maybe this is it. That's it.
West.
West. I got a lot of drinking.
French fry. Do you want a French fry?
Okay. My turn. Is that man injured? Someone else, I guess.
Back when we had that standoff with Palestine.
That's a woman.
Oh.
I think.
No, that's first of all.
Back we had that standoff with Palestine. He
No,
got hooked in
Icarus
the
does
50
women.
onlookers, and he ended up like that.
It's okay,
Icarus
I'll
does
allow
all the
it.
women.
It's okay, I'll allow it.
Hey, Estelle. Damn it, she always has to be like this.
Stupid Good Samaritan.
Leave me alone. You're going to heal me, and then I'll owe you tons of money, huh? That's quite a scam.
This is when when I was in Gainesville, there's this guy having a heart attack, and he told me not to call the ambulance for him because he didn't want to pay for it.
He won't pay for the yeah.
Yeah, he just told me to drive him to the hospital. I was like, I don't want that responsibility.
It's like,
That's why
I don't have
just
that
called
resolve.
the ambulance for him.
It's a lot of responsibility on you.
Jeez, damn, that's not responsible, no. Plus, we want the paramedics there and everything to be safe.
Yeah, if something happens. Like while you're transporting him.
No, that's not true at all. We have to call the paramedics. You have to foot the bill. Be responsible.
The man wants to die, Estelle. You should leave him alone.
No! What the crap? No!
You think I'm gonna die from a puny little wound like this?
Even a little scratch can get infected, and then the infection can spread through your whole body, and then you die. Happens a lot.
Not to us, though, even though we get absolutely wrecked
We get
every
healed.
day.
You get
healed.
Yeah, by gel? I guess the gel does kind of
No, we get healed. That's
yeah,
what
just give him an apple gel. That is stupid, actually. No, you mentioned that. You can't be serious.
Let's go, Estelle.
Please hold still. Freaking Yuri's like, gosh dang it. It shouldn't hurt anymore.
Only my pride.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Alright, let's go.
I said let's go.
Told you stop healing everyone.
Someone was Drake. I can't remember. It wasn't me. It was.
Was it me?
Was it Sasha who did Drake for some reason?
Maybe.
She does a lot of them.
Why would you use your healing arts on someone who tells you not to?
Master. Oh, that's right. This is the one who trained us out. I just wanted to make that person happy.
Every single one of a princess's actions is exceedingly meaningful. Countless people are affected by what you do, and if you're not careful, they can result in confusion.
Isn't it better than sitting around doing nothing at all?
Yuri.
Sometimes the best course of action is taking no action at all.
You still
Well, all
haven't
the
been
people back in Hulur that Estelle helped, they were grateful for what you did.
Are you aware that due to that action, a strange rumor of the appearance of a princess of redemption has taken shape?
What's so bad about that?
Seriously, this is awesome.
Once you get people's hopes up, they expect things from you, and these expectations grow and grow until their hopes are finally dashed against reality.
That is a very negative way of looking at things.
Yeah, don't let anyone expect anything from you.
Yeah, never have expectations.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
Jeez.
You can't fail expectations if you don't let anyone have any expectations for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Once you fail to live up to their expectations, people become discontented, and this results in chaos. Riots, upheaval, murder. Luckily, none of the townspeople are aware of that Princess of Redemption is in fact the princess herself. To rule an empire, you must think rationally and not to be swayed by fleeting emotion. You are not cut out to sit on the imperial throne. It would be best if you stepped down from the candidacy, as soon as possible.
Thanks, Drake. What should I do?
Here, take this.
It's a turd.
Everything's poop.
I thought he was gonna slap her. Take his hand.
A reality. Take this. A reality check.
Take this.
This is the Imperial crest.
Look at that. Put some thought into your actions. That's not helpful.
Hey, it was the social hands.
I'm okay. Master Drake told me to put some thought into what I'm doing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to think about whether my actions are really the right ones for future Empress.
I see. Good luck with that, Estelle.
Yes, thank you.
Isn't that like all she's been doing the entire time now?
It's worth a fortune, but don't
sell it. It would be a shame if someone sold it and then bought a bunch of swords.
Or we could just, you know...
No, sell it immediately.
Someone sold it and bought a bunch of swords.
Okay, I don't even know what
I wonder if we can use it in battle like the memento.
Maybe. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, memento.
Memento. Mementos, Persona 5.
It's you. It's the woman or you.
I don't have to be all of them. It's been a while since we've seen you in here, baby. What happened to you?
Oh, what a nice surprise. I've been out running all over the place on the Dawn's orders.
God bless his soul. No way, baby. Are you kidding? You and hard work don't mix.
Going on a world tour is pretty nice. You should try it sometime.
I'll bet you've been partying it up everywhere you've gone, you rascal. By the way, your friends don't seem like your usual crowd. What?
The next sentence. Read the next sentence.
Oh my god, I just read it. Wait, they have high schools in this world?
I'm obligated to inform you, Carol and Patty.
Don't.
And Rita.
I don't think they do it, Chris. I think they're breaking like the fourth wall for a joke, basically.
You haven't been trolling the local high schools for jailbait, have you?
But that's such a reach.
That is a really nasty line.
Because Carol being a boy.
It's because Rita's right there, and Carol.
I guess Rita could be in high school. Carol's too young to be in high school. He's in middle school.
He's definitely middle school, yeah.
Also, Patty, who's not depicted here, would be way too young.
Oh god.
I'm telling you, Patty's like 50 years old. She's I3.
Nah, not at all. Yeah,
I3 got like.
I forgot magically turned old.
Yeah, no, yeah, he
got Conan, right?
Yes, that's literally what I think. Is he got de-aged little girl?
Memories wiped.
Yeah.
And Ifrit, they're pulling a fate thing where Ifrit was actually a woman.
Yeah.
So now it's like a little girl.
Everybody's described him as a man, though. I really doubt that. Unless everybody's got like memory wipe.
I don't know. I mean, we're already saying like she could be like young and then she was old or something. So anything, jury's out at this point. Ah, good. Well, let's have a drink next time you're free. See ya.
What the fuck is she carrying?
His staff. That's you,
A friend of yours?
Just someone I know.
I don't know. You two seem pretty buddy-buddy, old man.
Brahma?
Carol, let's keep our nosy little questions to ourselves, eh?
Shall we? Valamier? Yes!
What the hell's her problem?
Yay! Everyone got a piece. I'm so excited.
Everyone got a piece.
Everyone got a piece. Everyone gets a piece.
Why did you have to say it like that?
Is this the Jeffersons? Like, what are you going for? Like,
I
yeah,
meant,
it's either unintentionally sexual or you're making like a really weird reference.
That's not what I meant. Like everyone gets a chance to voice act, but I said everyone gets a piece.
We went down to high school, got that jail, but everybody got a piece. Like what? The timing.
Okay, we're getting to that point.
Phrasing and timing, very important.
Okay, that was all that's in here, right?
That's it.
All
Yeah, you stop. Come back in here. Go out. Leave. Stop. I didn't tell you to go back in there.
And that's
I
all
don't
the
know why
ones.
you would. I don't know how you need to go in there the second time anyway. I didn't tell you to go in there. You started doing.
I thought you said two. I thought you said
I
two.
did.
So that's what
I was hoping you didn't remember, but you did.
I did. Alright, so that's it for Dahngrest, right? We're done.
1 second. Oh, there's one more thing in the tavern, actually. Oops.
Really?
Yeah, one guy didn't tell me this, but this one did. There's a woman standing to the left of the bar.
Let me give it a shot.
If you have certain attachments and titles, the woman can create combinations of those attachments and titles so you can wear more than one at a time.
Okay, there she is.
Yeah, her.
Sassoon de Mahran of the Trendy Sweet Celebrate Guild. Somebody's guild at your service. Oh my, you haven't the first idea about fashion, have you, my dears? Well, you certainly come to the right place. I'll tell you all you need to know. Because you're so beautiful, you'll cry at the sight of your own reflection. Alrighty, of course you are. Oh dear, you haven't a single thing fashion sense. You simply must try harder. Find something fashionable to bring to me. Oh,
okay.
So we gotta, like... What if we, like, put on outfits?
Combine titles and attachments and it'll fuse in a weird way. I don't know. What the?
What the? When did I get that?
You've always had that.
Oh, I guess
Not
I
that
just.
whole fun.
Yeah, you like that one. That one doesn't make sense.
I'm just putting everyone with crap, and we're gonna see if that does anything.
No, I think she's telling us we just don't have the items.
Yeah, you might not have it yet. I think that's why one guy didn't tell you to go talk to her, but the other one said, yeah, you can go if you have the right stuff, just go talk to her. Like, I don't know why one guy would expect you to have it, one guy wouldn't. Why just change all their costumes to something crappy?
I was just trying to see if it would make a difference. I'll put everything back on.
It might be worth switching your title to something that's not costumed to try and unlock abilities.
Yeah. Oh, you have a canteen. Oh wait, not the veil.
Yeah, don't put the veil on the dog. He's not getting married.
Alright.
Dog warrior.
Dog warrior. Alright, that will be where we stop then.
Yeah, the next side quest you can do is outside of town.
Okay, but it's at this time though, like before more story stuff.
Actually, there's one at the manor.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll pick that up next time. We'll hit a couple side quests before we go to the mountains.
You get a. I think you get a weapon and you get a bunch of items.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Like usable items, and then there's one more side quest nearby here before you get back to doing the main quest.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
We'll do it for this time. Thanks.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live. All right. Thanks for showing up, guys. That was a lot of fun. We made it through a lot of stuff. We did the things.
We defeated the banana slammers.
Yes, we defeated a lot of banana slammers, and we lost a good man today. Oh, how sad.
Yeah.
Too bad you killed him. We cut his head off with a rather strange-looking sword.
I don't play Yuri.
I would be embarrassed if I was committing honorable death on myself, seeing a man above me holding this weird pink purple sword.
Yeah, it's
okay, Yuri, when I start cutting open my stomach, I need you to cut my head off. It's like, wait, you're gonna use that sword?
That sword?
Really?
Really? What? Wait, hold on a second. Ah!
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here again. Bye, friends. All right, that'll do it for today's. Yeah, we made some good progress. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. The things are on the wrong side. Okay. And that will do it for today. All right. So that was Tales of Vesperia for today. We will be diving back into that next Friday. Once again, every Friday at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, sometimes closer to 11, if like today there are issues to take care of. We dive into Tales of Vesperia with everyone getting together, just like today. So it's usually a very fun time, like you saw. Bless me, sorry. But yeah, so every Friday about 10:30 p.m. At Sundays, usually Epsilion and I go into Final Fantasy Funtime 14, so Final Fantasy 14 with the two of us. We won't be doing it this Sunday. Epsilion, if you're hearing me, we won't be doing it this Sunday. I have to be with my family. We're having a thing, get together kind of stuff, so it'll be next Sunday. And then I also stream on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's usually a single player kind of thing. And then Thursdays is Kingdom Hearts Chronicles. And this coming Thursday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we will be finishing up Birth by Sleep, actually. So Aqua, Beautiful Girl story, and all of Birth by Sleep. So we'll be diving into that. Yeah, I guess we need a break. Yeah, probably. Okay, so thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, I'm Icarus. These are streams. You can always check out everything on YouTube if you ever miss it here. Icarus Redeemed on YouTube. Well, every other week, yeah. Icarus Redeemed on YouTube. You can just go there. I'm going to get all of these probably uploaded tomorrow, so they'll all be on there as well. Or tomorrow and Sunday, depending on how long it takes. And You can also check me out on Twitter, Icarus_redeemed. If I always post whenever I'm going live and stuff like that. And yeah. So if you're going to leave now, may God bless you. Thank you so much for showing up. I do appreciate it, and I hope to see you again. If you're going to stay a little longer, I am a believer in God's word, and I do like to share a little bit of his word at the end of every stream. So today we're going to be going back into Genesis 19. We've been going through Genesis, and so I wanted to share a little more. Let me get that up real quick. Documents. Stream PowerPoint. I always get PowerPoints up, so I try to create little things to make it better, easier to see. Hold on one moment, please. Oh boy, here we go. Lord, help us go bigger. Okay, so we have been going through Genesis, as I said. We've been looking about the birth and the history of the world and God's creation, including the creation of Adam and Eve. And then the creation, the fall of Adam and Eve from the garden, and Noah and the flood. And then we got to Abraham, the father of the great nation Israel, as it will be in the future. God's promise to Abraham that by Sarah, he would have a son that would carry up the next generation into the promised land. So then we learned about Lot, Abraham's brother-in-law. I think it's brother-in-law. I always forget if it's brother-in-law or nephew-in-law or something, but I think it's brother-in-law. So Lot went to live in a place called Sodom. It was a wonderful place, resource-wise. It had a lot of places to a lot of great resources and things that it was a good living space. But the people of Sodom, it said in the word, were not really followers of the Lord and were not the greatest kind of people. But Lot said, hey, this is a great place to live. I'm going to do it. I'm going to live here anyway. So 3 men, including the Lord himself, came to visit Abraham and told him that they would be bringing judgment to Sodom because of its great sins and depravity, to the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. So the 2 angels, went to see Lot. This is what we covered last time. And when they went to see Lot, they went to the town, and Lot invited them into his home for the night. Because Lot knew if these men stayed out in the town, things could get bad. So he's like, come into my place, I'll take care of you. So he brings them into his home, and all of the word says, all of the men of the city, including young and old, great and small, came to Lot's home and said basically, I'm paraphrasing, but we went over it last week, basically said, hey Lot, those guys who came to you, they're good looking, send them out, we want to have our way with them. Basically. So the town is pretty depraved, and this is something that God had known for a while, and that's why he had talked about it before, and he was trying to have mercy as much as he could, but at this point the city had become too depraved, so God had decided, kind of like Noah, it's time to wipe this place. The individuals inside, so much so that even 10 righteous people, probably including Lot's family, there could not even be found 10 righteous people in the city. Because Abraham pleaded, if there was at least 10, will you spare it? And God said, yes, if there are 10, literally 10 in the city, I will spare the entire city. There weren't even 10. There were not even 10 individuals in the city who were in the way of the Lord, or at least trying to follow it. So the whole city is depraved. It's an awful place. And the 2 angels protect Lot, and they say basically, Lot, for anyone you care about here, literally anyone, your family and your friends, tell them to come with you and we will take you out of here, and do it fast because we are about to bring the judgment of the Lord on this city. So Lot went to tell his son-in-laws, but they were like, it's not, yeah, we're sure they are, whatever. So they didn't follow. Now, what we are going to go over today is the result of this judgment. Now, this is pretty hardcore. And the Old Testament gets like this sometimes because the Lord is a God of mercy, as you see with Lot and his family. But he's also a God of justice. He is slow to anger, quick to forgive, and he loves us. He does. I mean, his son was sent in order to die for us. But he's also a God of justice. And when people cry out to him, Lord, please, I've been reading through the Psalms. There's a bunch of Psalms by David and others being like, Lord, please protect me, preserve me, and help me to crush my enemies, the ones who are against you before me. Help me to give me the strength for the men and women, like for the nations who are who are awful and who are against you, for me to be able to crush them. So, and the Lord gave them that strength. So God is also a God of justice. He is a God of righteousness too. So as much as he is mercy, there is judgment as well. And that is very important to understand. He is an awesome and terrifying God, but he's a God of great love and mercy as well. Well, how can those two things exist together? Well, that's where the blood of Christ comes in, and why it's so amazing for the sacrifice he made, so that he would take that wrath instead. Because as we're about to learn today, this is what happens. This is the result of whenever there is nothing, there isn't that mercy, and there is nothing to wipe away that sin. And this is the result of it in 19:15 through 29. So let's move through, shall we? Lot's family preserved. As morning dawned, because remember they got there late and they slept there, and the people came at the night and they were all struck with blindness, so they couldn't see. As morning dawned, the angels urged Lot again. Basically, they're like, look, this is your last warning. Up, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, the ones you were going to offer to be raped so that these men wouldn't be. What the heck, Lot? Come on. Lest you be swept away in the punishment of the city. They're basically saying, go. But Lot lingered. He lingered. He had that connection to the city. He was thinking of, well, maybe there's something I can do. Oh, can I take this stuff? Hold on, let me get my affairs in order. And this is something that the New Testament talks about as well, where Jesus talks to the ones who follow him, saying, if you follow me, drop what you have and follow me. For the things of the world are not important over the things of me. And this is a prime example of that. Lot was worried about the things of the world, the things he had in that city, not what was coming and promised about spiritual judgment. So, but once again, mercy. The men, the 2 angels, seized him and his wife. So they basically took him and his 2 daughters by the hand, and the Lord being merciful to him, they brought him out and set him outside the city. So the angels, by Lord's command and mercy, took them and went, okay, but for Abraham's sake and for the promises of preservation for you, because of the Lord's mercy, we will force you out. There, you are safe. Stay there. And they brought them out. And as they brought them out, one said, escape with your life. Do not look back or stop anywhere in the valley. Escape to the hills, lest you be swept away. So basically saying, it's about to go down. Run. Do not look back and just go. All right? The judgment of the Lord is being preserved from you by his mercy. But if you look back, if you do not leave, you will be swept into it. And Lot said to them, once again, trying to compromise, trying to hold on to the things in the world, trying to go by his ways. Oh no, my lords, behold, your servant has found favor in your sight. You have shown me great kindness in saving my life, even though I was reluctant and freaking dragging my feet like crazy. But I cannot escape to the hills, lest disaster overtake me and I die. So he's basically like, I can't rough it, help, please. Behold, the city is near enough to flee to, and it's a little one. Let me escape there. Is it not a little one? And my life will be spared. So he's like, please, let me go to the city. I like the city better. Like, they're trying to save you, and you're like, but it's more comfortable. Once again, trying to hold on to the comfortability of life and not holding to the things the Lord says about, this is what you need to preserve yourself. Stop holding on to the, not important things. Go. But, once again, mercy. The men said to him, behold, I grant you this favor also. Okay, you can go there. That's fine. But I will not overthrow the city of which you have spoken. That city will be preserved. Fine, that little city over there. That's fine. Escape there quickly, for I can do nothing till you arrive there. Until you get there, we can't do anything we're supposed to. So go. Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar. So, finally, they got Lot to an area that he was safe at. And they started to run to that area. Everything was good, so they can leave. And then came the judgment. The sun had risen on the earth when Lot came to Zoar, to the city he was allowed to go to. Then the Lord rained on Sodom and Gomorrah sulfur and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the valley and all inhabitants of the city and what grew on the ground. So the Lord sent hellfire, which wasn't seen again except for Egypt in one of the plagues, literally wiping the city, just annihilating everything there. Scorched earth, not even scorched earth, just eradication with nothing but maybe smoldering embers. And that's his power. The Lord creates, he can destroy as well. And this is a place, and I know it's like, oh, that all the inhabitants, everyone, that's huge. It's like, think back to who these people were. The Bible, the word said, all men in the city, all of them, great and small, old and young, all of them went to Lot's place and basically almost forced the two angels into a rape gangbang. Like, if that's at that point, if the Lord judged them, you're far gone. I will do judgment onto this. So, absolute eradication. And that is his right, because he created it, and it is a piece of, just like with Noah, is a part of, it's a part of creation that rebelled against the Creator, against the righteousness of the Lord. There's no mercy on that. I mean, there is up to a point, and it's like, nope. And that's how it is. And it's important to understand this judgment, because that's what we deserve. This eradication is symbolic of the world and us inhabiting it. But I've never raped and gangbanged. No, but we've lied, but we've stolen, but we've cheated, but we've lusted, but we've, insert sin here. And for all of sin and fallen short of the glory of God, no matter how heinous or non-heinous it may be, that separates us from the Lord. And there must, just like the dawn today, kind of in the story of Tales of Vesperia, there must be consequences for the sin, because we cannot exist in the Lord's glory with sin. We literally can't exist in the same space. So death is what comes from that. And this is a showing of what that would be. Any chance this will happen again from Devismo? Yes. This is a good picture of what the end times will look like. I don't know everything about it. Please do not ask me details. We will get to Revelation a long time from now, if I'm even streaming by that point. But yes, the Lord will basically destroy and remake the world and place it into his new kingdom. I don't know if it's going to be exactly like this. I don't know all the details, but I do know that the end will come, and that there will be there will be a judgment. And that's the point. That's why Christ's blood is so important, because this is just a small taste of what the end is. Because Sodom and Gomorrah was one little city. The entire world is fallen. So take that and make it on the scope of the world. So, yeah, that's why it's a fallen kingdom. It's a kingdom of the prince of this world, Satan. He's the prince of this world. It's a fallen world. We saw that whenever Adam and Eve ate from the apple. At that point, it was done. Sin entered the world. But there is a remaking, an eternal kingdom that will be with him one day. That's why it's so important to accept Christ and be sanctified, because that protects us from that. Because it allows us to move into God's glory, and we're able to be taken to Zoar in a sense, like Lot was. We're able to be, and look how much Lot was dragging his feet, and Lot was not the greatest with responding, and yet the Lord still had mercy on him. Just like that, he has mercy on us too. But we have to leave, in a sense. We have to leave, in a sense. Doesn't mean leave the world here. I'm using it metaphorically, but you know what I mean. It means that we have to leave the things of this world and take up the things of the next. And it also means we can't hold on to or give into regrets or reach back to the world, as this next verse is about to show. But Lot's wife behind him looked back. Whenever the angel said specifically, walk and do not look back, go, trust in the Lord, keep your eyes on what he tells you to do. But she did not. She looked back to the place where she had some longing to be and placed her faith and her desire on the thing that was back there that was not good, but that held things that she kind of wanted again. Because remember, Lot and his family held a great place, an honored place there. They were in the gates. They had a great house. They had a good life there. So she looked back to that. And because she did not trust, she became a pillar of salt. Transformed just like that. Gone. And I know that's like, oof. Yeah. When the Lord says, look to me and follow my word, he means do it. There's no in between. And but absolutely, we still sin, and Christ's blood washes that. It's not that if you sin, oh no, now we're done. I mean, we are, but whenever one is sanctified by Christ's blood, oh no, I sinned again. Am I done? No. Christ washes that. But that means you have to move forward past it. It doesn't mean go back to those things. It means if we do, we ask to be sanctified and we move forward again. Because if we keep going back, our heart is back there. Our heart is back in Sodom. It's not towards salvation, towards sanctuary where we're supposed to be going. So, yeah. But God's remembrance and preservation still stands. And Abraham went early in the morning to the place where he had stood before the Lord, where they met the three men before. And he looked down toward Sodom and Gomorrah, like he had before, and toward all the land of the valley. And he looked, and behold, the smoke of the Lamb went up like the smoke of a furnace. Destroyed. So it was that, when God destroyed the cities of the valley, God remembered Abraham and set Lot out in the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in which Lot had lived. So God preserved the ones who he loved. And he will for us too. But Sodom and Gomorrah is an important story because it's an important piece of history because it reminds us that he is a merciful God. He is. Look at how he treated Lot and the ones who were not even fully still following him, because you saw how much Lot was like, ugh, but he still did. And that's very important. But there is judgment as well. And that's why Christ's blood is so important, because it's the only thing that can wash us from that. Imagine how easy easy it would be to trust God or angels. They're literally talking to you. Yeah, but it would be easier. We are people of sight, but we're not the only ones who thought that. Thomas in the New Testament, when Jesus, when the disciples told him Jesus had risen from the dead, he said, "Until I touch his nails, until I touch the piercings of his hands, well, technically wrists, where the nails went through him, and put my hand in his side where the spear pierced him, I will not believe he has risen." And Jesus showed up later and said, "Thomas, go on ahead and put your fingers in. I'm risen." And he reprimanded Thomas for it, but not in a terrible way. He understood where Thomas is. But that's what's important about faith, is that, yes, it's hard whenever we can't see it, but just because we can't see something or perceive it by a scientific understanding in this realm of mortality doesn't mean it's not there. And it's not just biblical stuff. What about things like love? What about things like from my actual, I'll take it from my career, from the mind. You can't. Yes, there are neuronic synapses, and we understand somewhat how the brain interacts, but we don't understand how the mind works, not truly. We don't understand exactly how personalities are formed. We don't understand how love truly operates. Sure, there are physiological symptoms and effects that happen within our body that we can track, but we don't know what causes some of this stuff, and we never will, because it's so far past the understanding of the moral plane. And that's just for stuff like the mind and stuff, not to mention the spirit and soul. The important thing to understand is that, yes, it's hard because we can't see all this stuff or perceive it scientifically right now, but it's still there, and it's still factors that have more to it. And as much as we try to grope and theorize and philosophize on, well, maybe it's this, maybe there's some kind of, even that's just theorizing on what we don't know. A lot of the higher ideas of that are just theories as well. We don't have full understanding. So it takes faith in those too. it's important to understand that no matter what one believes in life, there's going to be an ounce of faith in it. Because in the end, either A, it's only what is on this mortal plane scientifically understandable, in which case there's not much there because we only have like the physical aspects of it, or there's got to be more in some way, even if it's not God, in some other form or fashion. So I think that it's important to understand that yes, it's faith, and it is a lot to take in, but so is a lot of things in life. In all honesty, Divismo, I'm more of a Thomas. If I can't see it, I can't believe it. Where do I draw the line? I could end up believing anything. That's why it's important. That's why the saying I mentioned last time, which I think you saw because you watched the VOD, I said it on the Kingdom Hearts stream yesterday. One who does, and this isn't against you. This is just a saying that I know about and I talk about a lot with my dad. One who doesn't stand on anything will fall for anything, because if there's not a standard of belief, anything becomes open because anything is acceptable. Because if it can't be proved by straight scientific understanding, at that point there has to be an element of faith to take it in. And if someone doesn't believe something stringently, then anything can be taken in. That's why his word is so important for the faith, for the way. I'm just talking about for belief in Christ. That's why his word is so important, because in the beginning was, in John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. The Word was God in the beginning. The reason that's so important is because God and his Word are the same. His Word is him, which means if one takes truth, which you don't have to, but let's say we take the truth that God is there in the way he is in the Bible, in the way like the understanding is. That means that the Bible reflects him perfectly, and the Bible states that it is true and it is the perfect guidepost that he placed for us. It is word and truth, which means there is a standard to go off of. But it does take that faith. Yes, one has to accept that that is the guidepost. But my argument would be, that's a guidepost. Sure, we don't have to choose that one if you don't want to. But what guidepost will someone choose? There has to be a choice. It's that one song by, I think it's Rush. You can choose not to decide. That song. You can believe in phantom fears and kindness that can kill. Free Will. The song Free Will. That song is great because it talks about like, in life, every individual has to choose to stand on and believe by something to live by. I mean, there are movies and stuff talk about this all the time. Yeah, Free Will, yeah. An individual who doesn't have anything will accept everything and fall for everything because there's no standard. But if someone picks a standard, they can live by that. But you still, even if you don't choose anything, like Epsilion said, you still have made a choice. Even if someone doesn't choose anything to believe in, they still made a choice. There's still a choice. That's a choice to not accept the others and to choose that choice of non-belief, which has its own stipulations. In life, one has to choose something to live by. And whatever one chooses is fine. Like, your call. I would argue for his word because in and of itself, it provides that standard to go by. And if it is true, that means it can be trusted and the Lord can be understood through it. And salvation can be accepted through it. But there are other choices. There are all kinds of choices out there. But I would argue that the choice of the Lord in the Word is the one that I would go with. But in the end, just the important thing I think to keep in mind is there is a choice. And all of it involves some form of faith. Let no one tell you different. In this postmodern bullcrap world of everyone's right, there's always a choice of belief. And in the end, and I'll stand by this and get kicked off Twitch for all I freaking care. In the end, someone's choice is going to be the right one. Because choice by nature is exclusive. Only one truth can be the truth. Because only one truth exists and the rest are exclusive. So someone's choice is going to be right. So I don't know about anyone else, but as for me, as his word says in one of those verses, As for me and my house, I will believe the Lord. I'll put my faith in that truth. And I'll put all of my eggs in that basket. So that's for me. But yeah. Divismo, question. What about people who are of other faiths who are absolutely certain they're correct about the beliefs? How do you know that you're right? His word. It's like, but that just proves itself. Yep. That, like I said, someone's truth will be right. You're right. Technically, by technical possibility, you are correct. They could be right, and I could be wrong. If someone's right, someone's wrong. Exactly, Divismo. I could be wrong. You're right. I could. But here's the thing. They could be wrong too. In the end, it just matters what the reality is. And we don't know that yet. Not until the end comes, I guess, because there's no way for science to prove, quote unquote, some of these beliefs. So in the end, yeah, you're right. We won't truly know until the end. You're right. It is faith. I choose to believe in the word of the Lord because it makes the most sense to me, and because I believe the Lord's convicted me with the Holy Spirit to come to him, as his words talks about. But yes, you're right. I know it sounds like circular reasoning, and it kind of is. It's very hard because there is an aspect of faith. There is. But it's the same for anyone else's religion too. Why does someone else pick someone else? Well, it works for me and it helps me. That whole thing. It's hard because, yeah, but the same thing can be said for someone who believes there isn't any, like, spiritual stuff or anything. Maybe that person doesn't want that in their life. So it is hard, but the important thing to keep in mind, like you mentioned, yes, you're right, Divismo, someone will be right and someone will be wrong. As for me, I'm going to put my faith in the Lord. And I know that's not the best answer, and there are many apologetics, which is the defending of the faith, that's the main term for it, who do it much better than I do. I need to get better, and that's why it's important to study in order to be able to defend the faith and present it and everything. I mean, what I'm doing now is the whole point, to share the good news. But that's also, I think, another reason why I believe in it, now that I think about it, is because it is good news. I don't have to work for salvation or reach enlightenment or go through 15 million reincarnations or whatever else other faiths may have. My Savior is greater than anything in existence. By my understanding, by the belief I choose, by the truth I choose, by the one I believe to be true, not even choose, the one I believe to be genuinely true and solely true, my Savior is greater than anything else in this world, period. And he made and loves me. So much so that he came to die for me on this filthy Sodom world. Just because he loves me that much. That's the truth. That's the truth I choose to believe in. That's the truth I think is correct. That's the one I'm putting my eggs in. And it means a lot of sacrifice too, because it does mean I can't go with any of those. I'm going to go straight for that. I can't turn around like Lot's wife. I've got to go forward. But I'm willing to place everything I have in that because I believe that's what he's done for me. And I will worship the Lord because that's what I choose to do. So, yeah. Kind of circular once again, but that's the best I got for that. It's hard, though. I know it is hard. And I've thought about it. I've thought about it a lot of times. It's hard because, yeah, there's so much else out there, too. And so many other choices, so many other possibilities and things. But out of everything I've seen, which I haven't seen a lot in the world, I'm still pretty naive in a lot of ways, but out of everything I've seen and what I think the Lord's worked in me, I will choose to trust in him. And I always will. Even if it means in the end, I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to be wrong on his will. I'm going to be wrong on his word. And that's that. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it for today. We'll be going into the next part afterwards, which, does it get better? No. No, it doesn't. I'm really not looking forward to the next set of verses. That's okay. That's okay. It's important, and it's important to understand. So we'll go there next. Divismo, I always appreciate you answering my questions. They're all asked sincerely. They're all asked sincerely. Thank you. I know you do. I know you do, Divismo. I appreciate the questions. it's good for me too, because it makes me have to defend the word. And if I don't have a good answer, I need to go back into it and study more, because that's my job. That's my duty. That's my calling, is to share the gospel of the good news and be able to stand and defend it. We just did a verse on that Sunday about the specific one. I just don't remember what it is. But yeah, and if I can't do that, I need to step up on that, because that's the most important thing in life, period. There's nothing else more important. Nothing. And I mean nothing. So I need to be able to do that. So I do appreciate the questions. It's always welcome. Always. Because seeking and asking questions is how we learn, period, in life. And the word, if the word is what we think is, if the word is what I profess it to be, then it should be able to defend. God's word should be able to defend itself and present itself and convict hearts as the Lord says he will. So I have full confidence that it will. I have full confidence that he's working in each and every one of my streams some way or another in order to convict hearts and spread his gospel. And that's the big reason I'm doing this. Not the only. I do enjoy doing it, but that's the big reason. So yeah. Anyway, I think we'll stop there for today. It's getting kind of late, so I will get all this stuff on YouTube as fast as I can, and I hope to see you guys next time. This is Rules. I look forward to more. Hey, yeah. Hey, if you're interested, go read some for yourself too. I mean, it's his word. It's history, and actually, not just history. It's wonderful literature too. He created an amazing story within history, because he's creator and author, so it's kind of both, of his word and his work in the people. And that's what the Bible is. It's God's kind of love letter, guideline, and story of his work and reaching out to us, as well as showing of what happens for those who don't follow him and natural consequences. So it's an important and a good read. It is. Though there are some sore parts like Numbers when we get there. We'll be moving past like skipping certain sections, but no, the section we'll be skipping a lot is blah 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 beget blah 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 beget blah 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 beget. And basically, he had a son who had a son who had a son. There's a lot of that, but it's important for the lineage of Christ and for Israel's lineage a lot of times, which is important. So it is important to understand, but we won't go through every single bit of it. But yeah, anyway. I'll talk to you all next time. May God bless every single one of you. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, night, or whatever you're experiencing if you're watching VODs. As for me in my house, I'm going to bed soon. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now, everyone.